Hello, mechanics. Good evening. Good evening. It's Tuesday. Wait, is my audio on? Okay, it is on. Yay! How are we doing, mechanics? Good evening. I am doing well myself. I didn't think the fireworks were still on, but we have fireworks. You know why we have fireworks? Because we hit affiliate status. Woo! So last night I said we finally hit 50 followers, which was super rapid pace, 50 followers in 21 days. We got a couple more overnight, and I woke up this morning and Twitch sent me an email saying, congratulations, you can apply for affiliate. So I spent a little bit of time, got everything set up. So yeah, we have subs now. You can sub to my channel. We've got some emotes that you can that you have available to you when you sub. And let me see, I think I still have them here. Yeah, here they are. So I have a group of 10 emotes. 8 of them are available right now. I'm holding back 2 of them. I forget which ones. I think the crying one I'm holding back, and the Lamau F my life emote I'm holding that one back because I want to you know, if we get more slots, I want to have a couple available before I need to commission some more. Definitely got to work on getting some animated emotes. So in the next month or two, I'm going to work on getting an artist to work on some animated emotes for us. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Obviously no pressure. I don't want anyone to feel like they need to spend money to hang out here in the channel and watch me. It's really up to you. But if you want to drop me a sub, I would absolutely appreciate it. All the money that I earn through the channel is going to go back into the channel. So again, all the money I make through the channel, it's going to go back into it. That's going to pay for art. It's going to pay for rewards for you guys, and you know, different ideas, games coming up, right? So like all that money is just going to go back into the channel. So what do we have tonight? So tonight we're going to be jumping into iRacing. I want to do 2 iRacing stints this week. It's a full schedule, Monday through Friday. So tonight we are going to jump into the Super Formula Lights. So Super Formula, what is Super Formula? Super Formula is Japan's premier open wheel series. It's, you know, a national Formula Racing championship. It's the highest tier of open wheel racing in Japan. And what the Super Formula Lights are, Lights is a feeder series that's sort of one step below the Super Formula Championship. So rookies coming in and wanting to compete in Super Formula, they first go to Super Formula Lights and they try and win the championship there, and they may or may not get promoted into the Super Formula Championship Series. So these are open wheel cars. They're the same single-seater chassis that they use in the Euro Formula Open Championship, and it's made by Dallara. So Dallara makes most of the open wheel chassis out there. They make IndyCar, they make, I think, F2 and F3 as well. They make most of the chassis out there. And before I forget, welcome to EFAF. Subscribe with Prime Gaming. Thank you so much. Welcome to SIAC. Lurker Snoot Time by joining. I'm sure I'll cause the stream to start buffering. Yep, I got my eye on the packet loss. I did do a bunch of network config today, restarted some hardware, moved things around. So hopefully it'll run a little bit smoother tonight, but no promises. Hopefully, you know, for tonight, we're probably going to have our first ad roll. So hopefully any sort of downtime happens during the ad roll. So let's hope for that. I wanted to give another special shout out. I wanted to shout out a follower of the channel, Miss Merck. Thank you so much, Miss Merck. Miss Merck is my first sub in the channel. They subbed for 3 months. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, we did. That's why I subbed, lol. Oh, you already got ads? Or are we talking about the buffer thing? Sorry, I'm a little behind. Yeah. So, yeah, starting ads. Well, all right, so I set the ads on... Wow, really? Because I set the ads to not show before the first 15 minutes. So there should be no ads before the first 15 minutes. And then we should get 1 3-minute ad every hour. So if that's not doing it, then I need to go back in and... Okay, that's messed up then. I configured it specifically to not be an ad when the stream starts, so I don't know why it's doing that. So I'll have to look into that. Sorry about that. I never want to have ads when the stream starts because for me, as someone who despises ads, I will immediately close out of a stream if the first thing I see is an ad. So, and you know, if you're a little more technical, get an ad blocker. All right, so let's jump into iRacing. So plan for tonight is I'm really just learning this car for the first time, and I'm also learning the track that we're going to be playing on. So it's going to be a chill stream tonight. And unfortunately, I had thought going into the series that we were going to have the first race every night at 8:45 p.m., which would be awesome because I get started at 8. It gives me 45 minutes to do like my intro. We do some practice. We get into the race. Apparently that's only in the open setup series where it starts at 8:45. I don't really like to run the open setup because like I don't pay money to get the special fancy setups from the, you know, the guys that do all that. I just like the fixed series because everyone runs the same setup, everyone's equal, no one has an advantage on the setup. That those races start at 9:45. So it's either 7:45 or 9:45. So today we might be practicing for quite a while and then we'll jump into the race at 9:45. If I get impatient, we may just jump into the 8:45 race with the open setups instead of the fixed setups. So we'll see. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to jump into practice and we're going to start learning this car and learning this track. Too bad you can't selectively pick what types of ads to play. Imagine being able to play automotive ads specifically. Yeah, I mean, I think the ads are algorithmically linked to whatever Twitch has penned for you. So I don't really know if everyone's even seeing the same ads. I think people are seeing different ads all across the board, depending on like what Twitch decides it wants to show you. All right, so let's get started. Let's jump into practice. So we're gonna go on the US server here, and then we're gonna get started. Owen Aeon brought to you by Mothers. Yep. Yeah, I'd love to do like automotive ads. That would be so funny. It would be funny if it did pick that because like I know watching YouTube, I'll watch like, you know, drift racing stuff and other like motorsports stuff, and it will literally show me like O'Reilly Auto Parts ads during those, or well before I started paying for YouTube Premium. But when I still had ads on, it was showing me like Auto Parts ads. It's pretty funny. Ooh, so eerily quiet waiting for the sim to start. So I'm using a new overlay on my end called iOverlay, and I don't think you'll be able to see it. I think it's only on my end. We'll see once we load in. So iOverlay is pretty cool. It actually has a built-in Twitch chat, which I can look at off to my left. It has like the track map there, and it has some other features around like showing me how much fuel I need and some other stuff. Oh, O'Reilly. It's just oh. Auto parts. Wow. I have so many like jingles stuck in my head from my childhood from just watching way too much TV. All right, let's move the Twitch chat so it's not in the way of me. It's so small. It's gonna be hard to read. Hold on, let me Oh, actually, is Crew Chief running? Yeah, Crew Chief is running. Okay. All right, Twitch chat, uh, overlay size, opacity. There we go. 18 size? Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Okay, Chief is working today. We're good. Cool. All right, let's jump in. Okay. Oop, hold on. So I set up this overlay and then I didn't like fully fully set it up for realsies. Okay. Oh, I already sped in the pits. All right, so we're in our Super Formula Lights car. We got the Miku skin going on. Time to learn the track and learn how to drive this thing. So we're just gonna take it slow. Learn the turns. Ooh, that's a really sharp one. That's a hairpin right there. I don't even know where this track is. Algarve circuit, Algarve circuit. I'll have to look it up because I'm curious. Well, so far so good. The car feels pretty neat. It's very pointy. Okay, we got brake markers here. The 50. Okay, we could probably brake a little further than that. You just got a Jack in the Box ad? An automotive ad, nice. Oop. Straight on into the gravel here. Oh, it's hard to get back on track. So the trick with learning the track is you want to at least get a couple of laps in without going off the track, because you find as soon as you go off track, you kind of like your brain resets and you kind of lose focus on like, all right, where was the turn? What was I doing? What do I need to do next? Okay, so there's like a big hill there, and it looks like we can probably do that flat out. Locked up the tires there. It's very sensitive on the brakes. You got to be very careful on the brakes. Like that. Guy's got a McLaren skin there. Yeah, see, Siak got ads when I expected ads to show, which was just 15 minutes after the start. So maybe what EFF got was just a glitch. Because it was like the first time stream launched since monetization came in. So one of the things I didn't know about getting monetized on Twitch is that like once you fill out all the tax forms and you go through all the setup, and you go through all that setup, it actually asks you to do two-factor authentication. So if you don't have two-factor authentication set up already, it makes you do it. And then after you do that, it like disables all of your prior authorizations to applications that are using Twitch. So like 10 minutes before stream, I was like scrambling to reconnect OBS and Stream Elements into Twitch because I didn't know that like that was the thing. But it's all good. I got it all done. Figured out pretty quick. So just something to keep in mind if you do turn on two-factor for Twitch, if you don't have it on already, it's going to log you out of applications that use it. Pre-roll ads are a separate thing? Oh, okay. I'm doing pretty good now. I like this setup. Oh, wow. It's so pointy. All right, we gotta figure out that hairpin. You don't even know what the last ad was trying to sell. What was it? Was it an automotive ad? Do you remember the name of the company? Oh, locked up my tires there. I wonder if we even have to go down to first. I think we can just stay in second. Oh, I keep... that hill is so difficult. Okay. Okay, Chief. I'll tell you, after playing that N64 game last night, iRacing feels so good. It's like going from an extremely cold lake to a very warm, nice, comfy bath. Oh, no game audio? Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry. Hold up. I probably disabled it because so the thing with OBS is like all of your settings are linked if you don't duplicate them correctly. So if you duplicate things the wrong way, you're going to like end up muting yourself between scenes. All right, let me know how the audio is now. Oh, I almost took that guy out. Oops. My bad. Sorry. Okay, they took that pretty quick. They were like barely braking there. Okay.
Clear right.
So one of the things this new overlay gives me, it has like a little indicator in the center of the screen now, where I can see how close, not how close, but like where in my blind spots other cars are around me. So if someone's like right up next to me, it'll show me how far ahead or behind me they are, which is actually really handy. It's like the main reason I got this new overlay. I'll try and figure out how to stream with that overlay on. I probably just have to layer a couple of different capture, game capture sources. I'll figure that out for Thursday. Damn, this turn. All right. Let's lock it in. I have a track map now. I should probably use it. I should look at it. It's helpful. Okay, big wide corner coming up. I think I can go flat out on that. I should try it next time around.
P19.
Okay, this is another big wide turn. I can probably just lift. Oh! Yeah.
You need to watch the track limits.
That one I can lift and not hit the giant ramp in the middle. Oof. If you're too aggressive on the turn, you're gonna, yeah, spin out. Tires were feeling good though. They're warming up a bit. Actually, I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna move my, yeah, I'm gonna move my eyesight down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Is there a pit limiter? Yeah.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Black flag. We'll need to pit to serve this penalty.
Unsafe pit exit. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, you want to see the Miku car? What? Excuse me? See if I can zoom in here. Hell yeah. Nice. So this is the 2021 Racing Miku, I think. Really cool livery. All right. Let's go again.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Ah, that's why. I probably went right out into the track. Oh, I sort of skeeted there. Oh, we did it again. Shoot. Just got to take that turn a little more gently.
Fastest lap for Janasuski, 137.2.
Janasuski. Damn. I remembered that time. Destroying my tires in the process, but that's okay. As long as my brain goes, ah, yes, that is a turn. Just like this one. So there's a lot of turns in this. There's really only like one really big straight. So this is the kind of track you'd want a really high downforce setup for. High downforce being like more aerodynamics on the car to push it closer to the ground so that it sticks to the track better when it goes around a turn. You typically want a lower downforce setup when you're at a track that has like a lot of straights, high-speed straights, and then a high downforce setup for a track like this where you got a lot of tight turns. That was not planned. I'm really just trying to figure out like how quickly I can take that turn, but I keep hitting the ramp.
Watch the white line.
But it's all part of learning the racetrack and learning what the limits of the car are.
On your right.
All right, I got guys that actually know what they're doing, so I need to stay out of their way. I didn't know they were coming up behind me.
On your right. Clear right.
What does that mean in Japanese? What could be a good pun? Man, they're taking these turns like it's nothing. Hi, Toga. How are the races so far? Well, we're not in a race yet. We're just practicing. So we're going to be doing a bunch of practice tonight to kind of get the feel of the Super Formula car, the Super Formula lights, and also this track, which I've never raced before. But so far, not so great, but we're getting there. I'm learning the track slowly. So it's just going to be a chill stream tonight where I, you know, put a lot of learning in. How are you? Yeah, practice makes perfect. And you're debuting tonight, aren't you? You should be excited. Don't be nervous. When we get done here, if you're still going, I'll definitely raid into
Fastest
you.
lap for Rodriguez, 137.2.
I want to come watch.
Sector 1 is 3.2.
So everybody that's in chat right now, definitely go give Toga a follow. They're debuting their PNG tuber tonight. It's a really cute vampire fruit bat. Very excited to watch. I did turn on raids, so you should be good to join in. Oh, nice. Excellent. Eh. Here, let me give you a shout out. There you go. Yeah, go follow Toga. All right, gotta back out of the gravel here. Oh my god. That wasn't supposed to happen. So your visor actually does get like dirty, and you do have tear-offs available to you. So tear-offs are like little plastic plastic bits that like go over your helmet, and you can pull them off. They're like layered. They usually have like 6 or 7 of them on at a time, and I have it bound to like a button where I can like tear those off and clear my vision again. I'm so glad to have emotes now. I love that people can just, you know, jump in and use the emotes. I'm definitely always going to keep a couple of those free, because I want followers to be able to use them, even if you don't sub. Did you ever play Grid? 24-Hour Lemons was ridiculous in that one. No, I've never played Grid, actually. That's one of those racing games I just, like, never got into. Miss Merck, hello. How are you? Thank you so much again for the sub. I was, like, super happy to see that we have a founder who decided to jump in immediately, so congrats on being my first sub again. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really, like, stunned, like, how quickly I hit it. Like, I figured I'd get, you know, probably about halfway there, and then it would be, like, a slow grind for another couple of months. I didn't really have any, like, big expectations. But I'm glad I had the emotes ready, because we got there really fast, and now we have emotes to use. From now on, it's basically just going to be, like, doing my thing, right? Like, continuing on, you know. I'll still, like, try and put as much, like, good content as I can out there. I definitely have a lot of ideas for, like, TikToks and, like, reels and clips and stuff, and, like, maybe, you know, some other content that I want to put up on stuff that isn't just Twitch. To see, like, you know, if we can get some growth or get people excited about, like, the stuff I do, like, because for the most part, most of the people that have subbed are, like, people I know, right? They're people, like, in my community, in my communities, and, you know, people I'm familiar with. But
You've gone outside of track limits there.
I don't know, I feel like there is an appeal out there for Catboy Racing VTubers, so hopefully we'll get the people out there that are into that. But yeah, thank you again so much. All right, we're starting to make our way around the track. We're hitting some of these turns pretty well.
P19.
All right, I braked a little bit.
Mind these track limits, please, Owen.
Okay, all right. Taking that hill is so dangerous. That's like the most dangerous bit. Because I want to just like yeet myself up the hill and like go really hard on the steering. But you don't want to go hard on the steering. Okay, that one we can take a little bit faster. This one, not so much. Hey, Dirty Kohai, how are you? Yeah, this is my first time learning this track, so like I'm getting into it. It takes me a while to learn the tracks. I'm not. My memory's kind of bleh. You just got to get the muscle memory after a while. Most of the corners are late apex here. Them being blind doesn't help. Yeah, sorry. I'm like reading Twitch chat just makes me just fly off the track rather. I should probably move it like closer to the center of the screen, so I don't have to take my eyes so far off. Yeah, late Apex, yeah. Yeah, the Super Formula Lights is a really interesting car. Very pointy. Almost too pointy. Probably just the case of the fixed setup here. But it is easy to drive. Like, I don't think it's difficult. I think right here I'm just going to brake a little bit. No.
Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits.
All right. And then I'm scared coming up this hill because I keep turning too hard and it spins me out. Texting and driving PSA in the making? Yeah. Don't do that. Nope. Nope. Nobody's coming. Some of the overlays have a streamer-friendly chat box so you can put it on your screen. Means you don't have to look too far away from the center. Yeah, I did get iOverlay. I just don't really know where I need everything set up yet. So I kind of have the chat off to the edge of my ultra-wide. And I think I'm going to move it in a little bit closer. Because you guys can't see any of the iOverlay stuff right now. I didn't add it as a source. So it's not going to get in your way. I got to figure out where I need to brake there coming up the hill. Because I need to see a braking point, and coming up the hill, it's just totally blind. Burning my tires here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go into the open setup session. I think I'm just going to keep practicing until the fixed session comes around. That's fair. I tend to have mine also from iRelay quite close to the center, albeit still in the car. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I might put it like down like bottom right from the steering wheel. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, getting used to this car is just challenging. But I like it. I like it so far. It's not too different rolling out on cold tires either. Like, well, I'll probably feel different once I know where the limits are. But I really just haven't figured out those limits. Okay, this one we can just lift. Yep. And this one... no. It's an hairpin.
Okay, Owen, we need to watch these track limits.
Thanks, Chief. as I impact the friggin' wall. Okay, I moved my chat, so it's a much better place. Oh, fuck. They're gonna black flag me for that. I'm still yet to pick this car up, but I'm also poor. Oh, I'm sorry.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Yeah, I'm curious how this compares to the Super Formula proper. I'm sure the normal Super Formula is like a lot heavier. More understeery. The SF is a proper kill machine. So you race the SF. And what do you think about it?
New fastest lap for Garcia, 136.9.
You so much look at the right pedal, you're dead. Oh, wow. That's funny.
Car left.
Oh. I don't know what I'm
Onto
doing.
line.
You can go.
Clear left.
All right, I'm going to watch this guy. I should probably just watch these guys and see how they're doing their laps. It really teaches you throttle control hardcore mode. Oh, cool. That's what I like about doing iRacing, is that it feels like every single car, I mean, with the exception of, you know, cars in the same class sometimes, like some of the GT3s and stuff, they all have, like, very different characteristics, and they're almost like, everything's almost like a puzzle. Like, you have to figure out a puzzle for every single car, and that's what makes it, like, really interesting and challenging. Damn, I need to get that throttle right, or that braking right. I wonder if I should adjust my pedals. The anti-lag in the SF is brutal. Interesting.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Damn it.
The pit exit looks clear.
One thing, a couple of things I haven't set up yet. So, we have emotes. That's it. I don't have badges yet. So, subscribers, you have like just default badges for now. I think it's like the star or something. And then, not bits, channel points. Channel points are not set up at all. So it's just like the typical default ones. I didn't even see where the menu option was in Twitch to set those up. So I'm going to have to like go dig for it and figure it out. I honestly have like no idea what I'm going to do with the channel points. So I may just leave it at default for a bit. I know once I get my VTuber model, I want to do like throw shit at me, things like that. Like mess around with my model. But that's a ways off. Also, you should be able to enable the driving line up to license C if you don't know the track. Oh, yeah. I try not to use the in-game driving line because I feel like it kind of... So from the league I was in, they're like, yeah, don't use that. It doesn't really work for, like, teaching you good practice, I guess. I'm not sure. So I'm kind of averse to it. I kind of like to just figure it out. But I could see it definitely, like, for the first few laps as a starting point, yeah. Hydrate your capo, yeah. Gotta stay hydrated. Well, let's yeah, let's try the driving line just for a few laps, see how it goes. I can just turn it off when I'm not feeling it anymore. Miku car. Let's see. Driving line. Right, we'll put it on for a couple laps.
Pit exit's clear.
Formula cars are hard to brake with? Yeah, they are. They're much harder to brake with. Okay, so this is green all the way through. So it says brake here, and then turn in. Accelerate here. Interesting. Okay, yep. I basically had the same idea. Oop. I think I'm taking that apex to sharp there. Yeah, I do have TLCMs, so these are load cell pedals. I'm just not very good with them. I'm just not a good sim racer. That's basically what it is. I got pretty good, I'd say, when I was playing with the league and I was playing like every night. I had a lot of fun. I got up to like 1800 I rating at one point, which I thought was pretty good. I mean, it's nowhere near what some of the guys... God damn it. What some of the guys in my league are at. Maybe not full throttle on cold tires. Yeah, I know. Cold tires. Cold tires. Oh, it wants me to break that soon so I can make the apex. Okay. Get it. You bounce between 2 and 2.4? Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much just always want to drive for fun. I never want to get serious. I think I said in a prior stream, like, I have no interest in doing, like, endurance racing or getting really serious about anything. Like, this is just fun for me. Honestly, like, sim racing is more fun to me than any sort of arcade racing game. Though playing Forza the other night was really fun. Forza Horizon. But, I don't know. I just really love the feel of iRacing. I love the feel of the wheel and the force feedback and all that. It just feels like fun. And the stakes are like high too, right? It's like you get into an accident and that race only happens every 2 hours. Like that's it. Like you're done for the night basically if you don't have more time. Yeah, I think if I was ever to do endurance racing, it would have to be like a very short race, like a 2 hour or something. But even then it's like it's such a time commitment. I don't want to like let down my teammates. I'd have to be really confident in my abilities. All right, you were right. Having the driving line does help. I am I am doing a lot better now. I don't know. I have this like stupid like toxic masculine pride thing where I'm like, I don't need the racing line. I know what I'm doing. I'll just learn the hard way. And then I just like suck for like a few hours. And like no one wants to watch me suck, right? So let's keep the racing line on now just for the sake of the stream. You misread N24 as N64. Well, on this channel, it makes sense. Even though I was really bad at the F1 World Grand Prix last night and it was kind of scuffed, I really had a great time last night playing the N64. And after stream last night, I actually did plug in each cartridge and get each one of them to work. So none of the cartridges are messed up. It's just like, you know, it's an old console. The contacts are probably dirty, so I just need to like go in and clean the contacts. I don't know shit about fuck, so I'm down to use assist where allowed. Yeah, I feel you. 18th.
Puts you 5.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Really, it wants me to brake that hard there. Then go flat out here, and then brake hard here. Don't lock up. I'm just feathering the throttle there because I can feel it like becoming unstable in my balls. Oh, ow.
Back limits, this lap will be deleted.
I got so distracted by hitting the curb there. How late? Okay. I think I see it. Like, once you're at the crest of the hill, that's when you brake. That's still difficult, though. Racing is hard, mechanics. That was some banging. Do we have damage? It sounded like the floor was just slapping into the ground. I really like that corner there. I just like going nearly flat out through that turn. That's so much fun. Oh, this thing will slap its own ass against the ground. Colonel, I'm dummy thick.
Sector 1 is 2.0 off the pace.
Chief, I'm dummy thick. And the sound of my Super Formula lights is alerting the guards. Hey, I'm remembering the track now. Hello, let's go. Still not getting my braking marker right, but...
Sector 2 is 2.2 seconds off the pace.
Let's go. Let's go, indeed. This thing in the LMP2 is fun. Oh, wow. I've never driven those, like, crazy endurance cars. Definitely not the LMP2. You know, they look really big in iRacing, but in real life, I saw what they look like. They're freaking tiny. They're, like, super tiny. I thought they were, like, bigger, as big as, like, a GT3 or bigger. But they're not.
Your lap time was
It's just they look so cool and, like, menacing. I don't know. It's that rear wing. It's misleading. It's kind of like when I went to Montreal and went to the Canadian Grand Prix and saw what the actual size of an F1 car chassis is. I'm like, oh, it's really not that big. It's really kind of average to small sized.
Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds.
The Formula 4 barely comes up to my knees. Yeah. I'm small. I'm a small cat boy, so anything that's seems small might actually be kind of normal for me. Definitely not tall. Okay, I think I can brake later there.
Sector 2 is 2.4 seconds.
The main tub?
Pace.
You mean the monocoque? You're 6 foot? Oh my god, you would destroy me. You could throw me across the racetrack. You walk into low-hanging shit all the time? Yeah. I feathered the throttle there because I'm a wuss. All right, we're getting there.
You're currently 1.2 off the leader's pace.
So
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
I think I explained it in the Formula 1 stream, but it's not monocoque in the sense of C-O-C-K. It's monocoque like the French spelling of cock, like C-O-Q-U-E. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like the center of the chassis that's all one piece.
P18.
And it's one piece because it's part of the survival cell of these types of cars. It's meant to be like nigh indestructible so that, you know, if you get into a bad accident, it'll stay in one piece and it won't break apart and kill you. So in theory. Of course, there's like horrible accidents where like, yeah, you could die. Like what happened to Antoine Hubert. But that's like a really uncommon circumstance these days where someone just plows into you full throttle into the side.
Sector 2 is 2.3 off the pace.
Basically the French for single shell hull. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bang, 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 bang. It's all that downforce. This must be a really high downforce setup.
Seconds off the pace. You're a second down in sector 3.
I didn't know iRacing could simulate the porpoising effect. That's really funny.
Okay, Owen, we need to watch these track limits.
Just wait until you hear the noises the prototypes make. Oh, man. Okay, Toga, have a good start to your stream. I hope I will be there. And good luck. The B8 roar from the Caddy GTP pumped that shit into my veins. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the sounds of engines is just like unreal sometimes. Oh, touch grass, I touch grass. Kept it. See, normally when you say someone says they're going to go touch grass, it's a good thing because it improves their mental health. When you touch grass in an open wheeler, it usually means death. Yeah, grass equals bad. It's wet, it's slippery. You go out of control when you touch it. You get the picture. Oh, that was bad. The killer ice grass doesn't exist anymore? Okay.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
Oh, okay. Bang, bang. I just noticed these cars don't actually go that fast. I'm topping out here like around 150 miles an hour. A few builds back, grass used to be literally driving on ice. Yeah, I mean, I definitely played back then. I just don't remember how bad it was. They changed it to have a bit more friction, but people bitched about it. Oh, they're like, oh, they're making the game too easy. Or sorry, they don't like it called. They don't like it when you call it a game. They say it's a simulation. It's a simulator. All right, this track's in Argentina, isn't it? Yeah. I was trying to remember where this was. Portugal? Oh, okay. My bad. There was a track right now for this week in another series, I think was in Argentina.
Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
But yeah, it should be fun focusing on this for this month. I really want to just kind of like hone in on one car and just play that.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
So I have all the tracks for this month for May. So it's this, I think Suzuka is next week. I forget what's after that, but I know we're going to Watkins Glen at the end of the month. I'm looking forward to that because I've done a lot of Suzuka, I've done a lot, and I've done even more Watkins Glen. So I'm very familiar with those track layouts.
That puts you 5.0 off the leader's pace. Your last lap time was at 141.9.
I'm focusing more on ACC at the moment just because mates are doing V-Track and I want to do some ACC. What's ACC? I'm trying to remember.
Sector 1 is 1.7 seconds
Ugh.
off the base. Mind these track limits, please, Owen.
Oh, Assetto Corsa? Yeah. I have the regular Assetto Corsa. I don't have Competizione. I haven't played much of it though. It's kind of wonky because the game's like so old. It didn't want to work well on my ultra wide for some reason. But I get that it's like really popular because of the mods and everything you can do with it. So I'd kind of like to get more into it. That and it's like ridiculously cheap when it's on sale. You got both? Yeah. I think pretty much every sim racer has Assetto Corsa installed. Yeah, see, I think that the track, the racing line guide there is a little misleading because it's like, yeah, get on the throttle and then brake immediately. I'm like, I don't know about that. All right, I feel like I want to race now. I feel like I can get around the track well enough that I'm not going to kill anybody. But now I have to wait 45 minutes for the race to start. Also, to those going, it's a sim, not a game. We aren't paying commercial business licensing fees to use and access the software. It's a fucking MMO, live service game. Yeah, I mean, really, it was really only iRacing saying that themselves. They were kind of uptight about like their image. I think they've dropped a lot of that since. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like the attitude has changed a bit. If only because like they'll allow you to change your name to be like a funny VTuber name now because they know it's good for their business to promote the sim.
Sector 1 is
But I think when I started, they were very much so like very uptight about how they want you to use the simulator, which is silly. But again, like iRacing is very old. Like this came out a very long time ago. And it's pretty cool that it's still around. And it's still like the premier simulation. I guess kind of depends on the username, especially some are more believable. Yeah, like I'd say like my name isn't too out there. It's not like Sparkle Kitty Mick, you know, cutesy face or whatever. Like they would definitely, well, I don't want to say definitely, but I'm like they're very likely to turn that one down. It's not my username. They don't even know what I'm sure they don't even know what a dirty Kohai is. They might go like, dirty, that's not a real name. But they wouldn't know Kohai, probably. They're not weebs, I think. You could probably get away with something like, you know, Anthony Kohai or,
6 seconds off the pace.
you know, generic white guy first name. I know some iRacing staff, you'd be surprised. Yeah, probably.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
Ow. Ow.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
I do kind of wish when I got into iRacing, I found like more weebs in the community. I was kind of like looking out for like other leagues that were more, I don't know, just anime focused or something. Because I was in a league with a bunch of like people that like I didn't really vibe with, but they were still like, you know, decent people. There was just like dads. And I'm like, I don't really want to hang out with a bunch of dads.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 27.
But now that I know that there's like other iRacing VTubers, I'm like totally down to connect with people like that. So I'm super happy some of you guys show up to my channel and
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
hang out. So thanks for that. Oh, I can never remember if that's a brake or not. This is the brake. I just suck in ACC versus iRacing. It can't be as fast and cozy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just get used to like one thing and you're just like, oh, every other game I play is like not close to the same feel and it just kind of throws you off. At least that's what I feel like. Going from like a sim racer to an arcade racer. I should just do a Forza Gorilla sometime. I was having a lot of fun with that. I mean, Track EU's has some shenanigans, but not a great deal of iRacing events on at the moment. Oh, that's too bad. So that's, what is that? That's like a league that does like a few different racing games.
You're currently 4.8 seconds off the pace.
They have some normal VTuber events on, but they kind of focus on ACC. There's been a gentle tease towards more iRacing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think the main thing holding a lot of people back is just like how expensive iRacing is, right? It's like the sub, then the cars, then the tracks. And honestly, like I have far more tracks than cars. Like I think I bought maybe like like six, probably about 6 cars. And then about like, I don't even know how many tracks. Like way more tracks.
All right, Owen, you need to watch the track limits.
And that's to be
10
expected.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
But it's still just like, man, my first month in iRacing, like I was dropping a lot of money just trying to get like enough content. Just finished their off-season VTRX series, which the SRX cars on free tracks. Was insane but good fun. That's awesome. I'm not really familiar with SRX. Yeah, early days are expensive. I mean, I got to my permanent 20% discount or whatever it is.
Sector 1 is 1.5
I think within
off the
like
pace.
6 months. Which is like, if you've bought, I don't know, a certain number of tracks and cars, you start getting permanent discounts. Which is really handy. Because they want to keep you playing the game. So they do a discount if you, I think if you buy 3 items at the same time or more, you get a discount, which is cool. Buy in bulk.
Sector 2 is 1.9 seconds.
It basically ended
off
up
the
being
pace.
like, I'd see like what the league was racing for the month and what like the series that I was interested in and the officials were racing. And I just queue up like a big purchase of like a car and like 6 tracks at the beginning of the month. Just do it all at once, and then just do that for the rest of the month. SRX with the short-lived Old Man series of weird stock cars, but that series kind of died IRL before it came out of iRacing. Weren't they working on, like, Brazilian stock cars? Did that ever make it into iRacing?
Sector 3 is...
I remember them talking about it when I was playing, and I was like, oh yeah, Brazilian stock cars. That sounds awesome. The Brazilian stock cars did launch? Oh, that's cool. Was it ever popular, or was it just like people played it for a novelty and then went back to like regular NASCAR? Like Arcas. They drive like shit? Oh, that's too bad. They drive like Arcas, right? Or worse than Arca. Didn't own one? Okay. So the only scam car I bought was the Mercedes F1 car, the first one that came out, and now I saw that they've already retired it and replaced it with another one. And I'm like, okay. And then I like looked in the one I own, and they're like, yeah, we don't have any official series for this anymore. So I basically bought the car, drove it like 3 times, and went, yeah, I'll come back to this later. And then I quit the game for like 2 years. And now I'm back, and it's just like, oh, that car you bought, it's irrelevant now. Such a fucking scam. I'm never buying another F1 car. That was a stupid idea. That was such a stupid idea. That's like the only... Well, actually, that's the one purchase I regret. There's another purchase I regret, which is one of the dirt trucks. All of the courses are like... Or is it the course? No, I think it was the course. The course I bought, we were doing this one race in our league where it was like a dirt track, and it's like constant up and down with these like I think they're stadium trucks. Constant up and down. It gives me really bad motion sickness. Like to the point where I'm like, yeah, I literally cannot do more than like 1 lap on the track, and then I have to stop playing because I get so motion sick from the up and down.
Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds.
I never asked for a refund, and it's like, it's too late now. It's been like 3 years, so I don't think they give me a refund at this point, but I should have asked for it. I don't know. It just felt like I don't want to deal with it. I don't even know if they take the excuse of like, oh, it causes me severe motion sickness. Please give me back my money. And that's why I don't play sim racing in VR. Because I got into the Formula V one time at Tsukuba Circuit, and I did 1 turn in VR, and then I wanted to projectile vomit all over my wall. And I said, nope, never again.
All right, Owen, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
And it's a shame, too, because the guys I know that did iRacing in VR made them better drivers for it, because they could look around, see their surroundings, get a better idea of, like, when the next turn is coming. They get that, you know, depth perception.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
And I was always big on VR. Like, I was an early adopter. I got the Rift CV1 and all that. And I've done a lot of standing experiences and, you know, like stuff like Beat Saber and stuff. Like, none of that, like, bothers me. It's when you get into a vehicle or you get, like, any kind of, like, locomotion that doesn't match what my vestibular senses are feeling, and it just makes me want to vomit immediately. It sucks. And I've always struggled with motion sickness in real life, too. Like, I get car sick if I don't just, like, stare straight ahead. I have to take, like, motion sickness pills to get on planes and stuff. So, yeah, it's not fun. Could be worse. At least that's the only thing that's wrong with me. The main thing with motion sickness is it sticks with you the entire day. It's like once you feel it, it doesn't go away. Like, you have to sleep it off. It really sucks. I struggle with motion sickness on the road too, but it goes away when I'm in control, so I feel I'd be okay in VR. Yeah, I get the same. Like, driving a car, like, I don't get sick. But I'm also always staring ahead at the same time. So it's more like reading. Reading for more than like a minute is what bothers me. Yep, plane ride is guaranteed to be a bad day of motion sickness. Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. All right, we got under 30 minutes till the race, so I can pop out of this practice session and go into the
Sector 3 is a second off the pace.
Go into the one that's tied to the upcoming session. So I actually have some people to kind of figure out how we're doing on times. So I'm looking at the standings here. So my fastest time so far has been 140. Oh no. 140.7, and the fastest times are at 136. So I'm like 4 seconds off the pace here. All right. Let's register for the race. You get motion sickness to the point of passing out. Oh my god. Even laying in bed after an hour-long car journey, I still feel unwell. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that doesn't go away. All right. The race. 9:45. Registered. Let's join in. Was gutted when I was denied my driver's license because literally all goes away when I'm the one behind the wheel. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Just peeking over at OBS there. Looks like we haven't dropped any frames tonight, so that's a good sign. Wonder if Mondays are just cursed. So I'm either the worst passenger or I take the train. Oof. Yeah, I find on trains I can do anything. Like I can read, I can like go backwards, like sit backwards or do whatever I want. I don't get motion sick on a train. I don't know why that is. All right. Let's get on track. Continue our practice.
Fastest lap for Edwards, 139.0.
139. Yeah, the sense of locomotion's quite a bit different. Cold tires, cold tires. Oh, my wheel feels different. It's got different force feedback now for some reason. I don't know what's going on with the Logitech crap. It's just
On your left.
it's so inconsistent when it comes to entering a session and giving me like the same force feedback settings.
That's a new factor.
Car right. Clear right.
You're okay in planes. That's interesting. One of the takeoff departure routes flies over Canary Wharf and is a sun case of up. Oof. Sounds like it was an exciting ride. I remember the last time I was on a plane, I was sitting next to like some rando lady, and then I like I made sure like I knew where the barf bag was, and I put it like kind of like sticking out of the seat pocket just so I could like get to it really close in a pinch. And then the lady looks over to me with like the absolute like biggest like, oh my god, like fear in her eyes, and she's like, "Are you gonna have to use that?" And I'm like, "I don't know, maybe." Like the panic across her face was something else.
Okay.
It's like, man, you get on a plane, people are gonna barf. Like it's how it be. Better the bag than your lap? Yeah, for sure. I'm just like, it's not going on you, lady. It's going into the bag. And then we'll deal with the bag once it's done. I think I upshifted too soon. Prominent iron gut, rarely physically sick, so it just ruminates in my body. Ooh. Yikes. That sucks. Yeah, that was pretty good. Came out of that corner pretty well. And then yeah, screwed the pooch there. Probably all that alcohol poisoning. Oh no, you're one of those.
Watch the track limits, please, Owen.
Party hard. Not anymore? Yeah, that's good. I feel like the track feels a little bit different. Wonder if the temperature's a bit higher. I am a cocktail drinker. I like making cocktails. I will have a couple on the weekends. I also like drinking whiskey, neat, scotch. Rye I don't usually drink neat. I usually mix that. Vodka, not huge on vodka. I make a few drinks with vodka in it, but I will never drink vodka straight. Scotch have a fave. The Belvani 12-year.
Right side.
I like that. Everyone in the US drinks Dewar's. Dewar's is okay. I feel like there's another one I have. Glenfiddich. The Belvani's good. I want to try more Irish whiskeys. I have a bottle of Redbreast right now. It's delicious. Miss Merck, you're a fan of cocktails. That is cool. Yeah, we'll do a cocktail mixing stream sometime. That's going to take some effort, though. I got to get that set up properly. I might have to move some things around. Belvani Caribbean cask. Interesting. It makes me punchy. Oh, no.
Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I've been Oh, I haven't been into rum as much, but I got a an aged rum not too long ago, Diplomatico, Reserva Exclusiva, I think. And I like a little bit of that on a Friday night, playing Minecraft with my homies. Playing Minecraft, drinking a little bit of aged rum is a lot of fun.
B27, that's your quickest lap in this session. That was 142.0.
My dad got me nice Glencairn glasses for Christmas, so I've been using those to drink my whiskeys out of. All right, let's see what this guy does to get around me. Let's see if we have the same breaking point. Nope. Sorry, I'm kind of focused on this guy right now. I'll get back to chat in a second.
Right side.
Okay,
Clear right.
he was able to break a lot later than I was. That was pretty cool. Tuck in behind him. See if we can get in his Sorry. All right, I said sorry. That absolves me. In my defense, last time it happened, I was stopping a creep get physical with a friend of mine. Well, that's always good. You always want to stop creeps from doing the wrong thing. So it's more that I don't hold back from putting people in their place on whiskey. You touched the butt. I did touch the butt. The butt has been touched. We got our daily butt touching in. But yeah, as far as cocktails go, I mean, I could talk a lot about it, but I'm like trying to drive at the same time. I love gin. Gin cocktails are like my favorite, so I make a lot of gin cocktails. My favorite cocktail is the Fitzgerald. It's basically a gin sour with bitters. So it's like 1.5 ounces gin, 1/2 ounce to 3/4 ounce simple syrup, 3/4 ounce lemon, and then 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, and then shake that up in the cocktail shaker and strain it into a coupe with a lemon wheel. And I'm still trying to find my favorite gin, but one of the first ones I tried and got into was, oh my gosh, I can't remember now. It's one of the London Dries. Who is it? Damn, the name's escaping me right now. It has the little monk on the back of the bottle. You can see him through the glass. Plymouth? Yeah, Plymouth. I like Plymouth. I actually finally got a bottle of Beefeater the other week. I actually really like it. It's pretty good. People rag on it, and I don't really see why. It's like, yeah, it's not expensive, but it's decent. I think it's better than Tanqueray.
B32.
I think Tanqueray might be overpriced for what it is. I have Aviation, which is an American gin. That's probably... I don't know why. I keep buying it because it's cheap, but it's definitely like my least favorite that I've had. But it works in cocktails, so I keep buying it. One of the coolest gins I've had is Empress 1908, which is a Canadian gin that has pea flower in it. So it's purple. It's a very dark purple color. And the cool thing about pea flower is once you introduce citrus into the cocktail, it turns the color pink. So you end up with these beautiful pink gin cocktails. So I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't already. It's a good gin. It tastes good. And the color is gorgeous. I tried Hendrix at a bar in Montreal. I thought that was pretty good, but I need to get my own bottle and experiment with it some more. But Hendrix was pretty good. Very, very strong on the palate, if I remember right. It's been a while. Yeah, so I'd say gin is my #1 spirit, and then probably followed by bourbon. I like bourbon. My first bourbon that I tried was Buffalo Trace, and this was like the early days of the pandemic, when it wasn't like, I don't know what it's up to, like $70 a bottle or something absolutely ridiculous. I think it was at like 35 originally, and then everybody started getting into drinking when the pandemic hit, and then the prices skyrocketed. And some of those prices just stayed high because they can. I really like Buffalo Trace, but I probably won't buy it anymore just because it's like too expensive for a bottle for what it is. Just give me a bottle of Absolute Vodka and a mixer and I'll just sit in the corner. That's sad. I'm sorry. Don't sit in the corner. Gotta get social. Gotta put yourself out there. Before the end times, Weller was 30-ish, and now it's one person per starting at $70. Holy smokes. The best bourbon I've had is Blanton's. My dad got that for me. That's the one that are like hand poured in the cylindrical bottle, and it's got like the cork with the horse on it on the top, and they like, you know, write the batch number and all that on it. And I still have a bottle of that. My dad got that for me a few years ago, and I still have that because I only bust it out when something really awesome's happened. Probably hitting affiliate would be one of those opportunities, but like, I don't know, I just haven't felt like drinking lately. I really haven't been touching much alcohol, which is a good thing. I've had a couple of cocktails on the weekends, and that's pretty much about it. But I had a stretch of like 2 to 3 weeks there I really wasn't drinking anything. Just didn't feel like it.
Sector 1 is 2.4 off the pace.
Hi, Matthew. I've been seeing you all day. I've been popping in and out of streams, and you are always there. And you're always saying hi, and I do appreciate that. So, Matthew, hello again. Very based spirit opinions. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I think everyone is allowed to enjoy what they want and drink what they want. I think one of the best things about current beverage culture is that there's a huge demand for more mocktails and non-alcoholic options, and I think a lot of the restaurants out there are really like catching on to this fact that like there's definitely quite a lot of younger population now, especially my generation, that are just like, I don't drink. Like, I don't want to drink. I don't want to get drunk, but I still want a fun drink that is, you know, looks as fun and might taste really good and taste even better than a cocktail. And I want that. So I've been seeing more and more restaurants do the mocktail thing, which is great. Some don't get it right. Some try and make something that's close to an alcoholic drink when really that's usually not what people want. People don't want something that emulates alcohol. They just want a fun drink that's fancy, which is super cool. But yeah, more and more places are getting really good mocktails, and I think a lot of restaurants as well are upping their regular cocktail game too. And when I say like upping it, I mean like just being creative, making something that tastes good at a good price and has fresh ingredients, of course. Like, fresh ingredients are the most important thing. And I almost always have like lemons or limes in the fridge for doing stuff like that. And then it's like, if you don't want to drink, make lemonade, make limeade, right? There's all sorts of things you can do with fresh fruit and a blender and
you'll need to slow down to give
yeah. I know, Chief. I think the main thing with my cocktail journey, if you will, I tried a lot of stuff at the beginning and really like try to figure out like what tastes good, what is the most interesting, like what can I do with this and that, and what sort of like drinks can I offer my guests that I like to drink too. So I did a lot of that stuff up front, but now I'm sort of stuck in the like I don't have anything new to try, or I'm just like not putting in the effort to try anything new. Mostly because like there's some spirits that I just haven't gotten my hands on yet. So recently I actually bought, I thought I was buying, wow, my brain.
B34.
I thought I was buying dry vermouth, but I was actually buying, what's the in-between? Between dry vermouth, Blanc vermouth. I bought Blanc vermouth and I didn't even realize it. And I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with Blanc vermouth? So I actually looked up a bunch of cocktails online that use Blanc vermouth, and I'm kind of like, wow, this is really good on its as its own thing. Has this great like floral vibe to it.
2.5 seconds.
So I've been trying to find more like Blanc vermouth cocktails to try, which has been kind of fun. I have a really good one I found. I think it was like a New York Times recipe. Angostura spritzers are very easy mocktails. Yeah, that's probably what, like just soda water and Angostura bitters and some lemon. Yeah, I want to do more with more bitters. So I have Angostura bitters, I have orange bitters, and I have Peychaud's bitters. And I recently got another set of bitters. I think it was man, I just can't remember anything.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Yeah, fruit of choice and aromatic if you want. Yeah. Yeah, I got another set of bitters. I'll have to break that out and do something with it.
Off the pace. Sector
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
But I think in the last 6 months, my cocktail of choice has been Negronis. They're just so easy to make. It's just so simple, and I love Campari. I don't know what it is. It's just really fun.
Sector 1 is 2.4 off the pace.
But yeah, I think the best thing about Negronis is you just build them in the glass. You don't have to get the shaker out or you know, do extra dishes. It's just like pour it in the glass, give it a stir, and you're done. And they just taste really good. Ugh. Rip. All right, this race is about to start. So you guys have been listening to me yammering on for an hour and 40 minutes, but 5 minutes from now the race is going to start. Yeah, Miss Merck, we should continue talking cocktails sometime. Everybody else is like probably bored as hell right now, but I'm glad you are into that. That's really cool.
Your pit exit looks clear.
Yeah, cocktail buddies.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
All right, Gustavo. Oh, sorry, that was Mateo. Oh, I got a lot of people queued up for the race.
The guy behind has just done a 155.5.
One of the best things I did with my bar setup though was do dehydrated fruit. So I had a bunch of extra oranges and lemons, and I just sliced them up really nicely with a mandoline, and put them in the oven at a low heat for a few hours, and made dehydrated fruit wheels, which has been awesome because it's like when I run out of when I run out of fruit, I just like grab one of those out of the fridge and pop it in the drink, and it looks cool too. Making your own dehydrated fruit is definitely worth it.
B43.
P43. Oh my god. Mechanics suffering out here. Well, the good thing about racing is if other people crash out, I'll finish ahead of them. As long as I don't crash out. I will wish for their downfall. Thank you. I appreciate your downfall wishes.
The leader's just done a 135.3.
I need to get my own private witch cabal that just sits around chanting, putting curses on the other racers. This guy's probably like so pissed off right now.
On your left. Clear
Yeah,
left.
he tapped me. Let's see if he yells at me. Gustavo. He's gonna pass me here.
B46.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh my god.
That's your quickest today. You're now 6.0 off the pace.
6 seconds
Just
off the
done a
pace. Okay, let's
141.3.
go. The race should be starting in about 30 seconds. Bad.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Mm-hmm.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 25 Celsius.
Sorry, mechanics, just getting dialed in here for our last practice. Last couple minutes of practice. All right, here we go. Race time.
On your left. Clear left.
Pull off. Let's hydrate. Been at it for a while now. All right, let's go. A nice mountain vista. Thank you. Thank you for the good luck. Definitely gonna need it. All right. So 3-minute practice, 2 laps of quali, and then a 20-minute race. Cool. We'll see if we survive the full 20 minutes. No promises. Looks like we got some fog.
It's gonna be a wet race.
Someone's asking if it's going to be a wet race. Oh
Your
no.
exit is clear. Watch the white line.
I have not done a wet race yet. Track is looking a little soggy, not gonna lie.
Might be able to try a wet race. It's gonna be fun.
Cold tires.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
That's pretty cool. Gotta be extra careful.
Cam, good to see you here, buddy.
All right, we're gonna turn off the voice chat because I don't want to hear him anymore. Oh, there we go. End of practice. All right, qualifying time. So hopefully it stuck me with some people. Yeah, it stuck me with people around my I rating, but I'm definitely gonna be dropping I rating after this.
The pit exit looks clear. Okay, Owen. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Got 2 laps to get the job done. I follow that train guy on Instagram, you know, Francis Bourgeois, I think his name is. The one with the funny camera. And I saw he posted a one recently where he goes on a train with his like girlfriend or something, and they give him like full English breakfast. But then he turned down the beans. He's like, no beans. I'm like, what? You can't do that. the beans are integral. You can't just have a full English breakfast and no beans. I was shocked. I was shocked and appalled. All right, we're making that turn a lot better now. Feel good about that. All right, we're getting to our first full lap here. Tires are warmed up. We're good to go. Good start, sort of. Yep, we're good. Gotta feather the throttle around that turn. Yes, very nice. Not what I wanted, but we're still there. We're still okay. Oh, I went off track. This isn't gonna count. Oh well. We still got another lap. We can do this. All right. Going for lap 2. No, Chief's not talking to me anymore. I don't know what it is. It's like Chief seems to decide to just stop talking to me sometimes when we go into the race proper. Maybe he'll come back to me when we get to the race. Such weird bugs with iRacing. All right, pretty good. My Delta bar looks good. Yes, look at that. Oh, heck yeah. Shaved a whole second off there. Let's go. Grass. Didn't touch the grass, came very close. Full speed, send it.
That's a new fastest lap for Kaufman, 137.8.
140.3. All right, I'll take it. Where do we end up compared to everybody? Ooh. Okay, not bad. Hey, look, I outqualified Stephen Landry. Pretty good, pretty good. So I want to put my helmet on for this, so hold on. Bear with me 1 second. All right. Oop. I don't want to bounce that high. We'll do that. All right. So we bouncy, and then we got the helmet on. So now you can tell when I'm talking. Okay. All right. So we're just waiting for... Yep, we got 2 minutes left. And then we're going to race. Thank you guys for sticking with me while I learn how to drive this new car. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in it. Feel more comfortable with the track as well. Still got a couple of kinks I got to work out with that one hairpin. But the more you do it, the better you get. Thank you. Thank you for the the Lando Catboy. Cheers. Go Catboys. All right, 43 seconds. So what it is like other people are still qualifying. So we can look at the results here. Yeah. Okay, so I won't be... I'll probably be middle of the pack, which is super dangerous. Because all these guys that didn't qualify are going to have to get around me. But that's okay. We can handle it. All right, 10 seconds to go. Let's go Ligma U.
That's the end of the session, P12.
P12. Let's see if we can hold P12 by the end of the race. All right, we're on the grid. Ooh, I don't know how to launch in this. This is going to be fun. I'll probably just like go like half throttle. Dump the clutch. All right, I got a McLaren in my my rear view mirror here. This time I won't jump the start like we did last time. I'm still embarrassed about that. Boop, boop, boop. Uh-oh, I think I saw a blinky guy behind us. So when people blink in and out of existence, that means their connection's kind of bad. So you want to watch out for those guys because you may end up inside them and then just get yeeted off to the void. The pain dimension. It's kind of funny if you get into a really yeah, surprise butt sex. If you get into a really bad crash and your car starts flipping over and flips like over the barriers, it just like instantly disappears, and then you get teleported back into the pits. It's just it doesn't know what to do with you. It won't let you go beyond like the catch fence or the barriers. It's just like nope, you go back to the pits now. You got teleported. I have a video of that. I'll post it sometime.
The air temp is 19 Celsius. Okay, Owen, be ready. Watch for the lights.
Here we go.
Green, green, green.
Hey, that was a good start.
That's 20 minutes to go.
They're all around me, but...
Car left. Car left.
Oh, God.
Clear left.
Well, we avoided that.
Car right. Clear right.
We avoided that, too. And we avoid this. Okay.
Let's find a good rhythm. Make some places. Yellow flag.
So, we just skipped past, like, 4 accidents. That's good. And then there's a guy on my left.
Clear left.
Not a bad start.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Just gotta remember, cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. Oh, my adrenaline's pumping, mechanics. So while this race is going on, I'm not going to look at chat, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves, but I'm not going to see what you're saying. If you do want to cheer me on, please feel free, but I'm not going to see it. I'm really just going to dial this in and try and bring it home without crashing. Toga? Excuse me? I thought you were debuting. Hello? How did your debut go? I'm so sorry I missed it. Oh no. You finished? Oh man, I'll have to go back and check the VOD. I can't wait.
Oh no, my shoes!
Oh, thank you guys so much for the follow. I can't see who followed right now, because I'm in the game. So we just started this race, and we just skipped past like 5 or 6 accidents, and I'm trying not to get into an accident myself. So please bear with me as I focus. I won't be able to look at chat very much. But thank you so much, Toga, for rating Enemy. I hope you had a really fun debut, and I can't wait to watch the VOD. All right, we're locked in. Focus time.
On your right.
Everybody locking up. Oh boy.
Shit, Owen. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Shut up, Chief. I'll fucking race however I want. I need to be really careful about these guys. They're getting really out of sorts here.
Right side, clear right.
We've been warned about track limits.
Mm-hmm.
The leader is just...
That's all right.
137.5.
Got a little squirrely back there. how much time is left?
I didn't catch that.
Full update?
16 minutes remaining. Should be about 39 minutes of fuel remaining. 0.9 litres per lap. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temperatures look good.
All right, we're just gonna get dialed in here, get settled in, because the field's starting to spread out a bit, so they're pulling away from me. There's a few guys behind me. They're catching up, and I'm gonna try and defend, but I'm not gonna get in their way for the most part. Like, I'm not gonna. Okay, we got an accident.
It's closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.6.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Chief.
Car right.
Okay, they have a much different
Clear right.
braking marker than I do.
Come on, don't let him get away. Okay, Owen, you're reeling. Read in. The gap's now 0.6.
Shit your pants. And then go home.
Thank you so much. I don't remember what that alert is for. The shit your pants alert. I think it's for subs. Thank you so much for subbing, whoever that was. I did a... So that audio is from the, TikTok, a pretty famous one. And I did a cover of that I also posted on TikTok. Because I just think the audio is so goddamn funny. Oh my god, it's raining? Oh no, I've never done a rain race before. Oh no, this is my first time.
Well done.
Thanks, Chief. We're gonna see how this goes. This is exciting. Thank you all for joining me in the rain. My first time in the rain. Yeah, it's a pretty famous TikTok where it literally, the entire TikTok is like, do you not want to be at work today? Just shit your pants. Shit your pants. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? You just shit your pants. You just shit yourself and go home and have a good day off. That's what I would do. And that's the whole thing. And the first one I saw was on Instagram, and they put like stock footage of like construction workers like on the job. And then like at the end, like one dude just like getting in his truck and leaving. It's so good. All right, the rain isn't too bad. I'm not noticing too much of a difference. I think it's a little more sluggish. But it's not. Yeah, that was bad. I need to brake there, but yeah, I'm doing all right. Raiders, did you enjoy Toga's debut?
The gap to read ahead is increasing.
I'm so excited for all my little guys having their debuts, putting their characters together, and you know, just taking the leap into streaming. Because to be honest, it's been so much fun for me. Like I didn't know if I would really enjoy it. I was just hoping to give it a try and see what it's like, and I'm finding that like this is so much fun for me, and it's so good for my mental health to just like have something consistent like this every night and hang out with you guys. So I hope that kind of gives the same for anybody else who's getting into streaming or thinking about getting into streaming. Hi, Banana Nana. How are you? Oop. I need to take that a little more. Dude, I love the rain effects. Like, look at, if you can see my mirrors, which you probably can. I probably have my screen too narrow. But there's like all this, all the water spraying up behind me. It looks so cool. We'll watch a little bit of the replay after the race. So the last time I did iRacing, they didn't have rain in the game. That's like brand new for this year.
LeBron is leading the race.
LeBron. Can you imagine if LeBron James was playing iRacing? That'd be so cool. I want to race against like famous people in iRacing. It definitely happens. I just haven't seen anyone yet in my sessions.
P6.
P6. Oh, snap. Damn, I'm good. This guy behind me can't get past me. Like, I'm really holding him up. Looks like he's having a hard time staying on track, too. He kind of went off on the curb there. Sorry, guys, if I'm quiet. I'm just kind of focused here. But, I hope you enjoy the racing.
Okay, Owen. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
All right,
left.
half the
We're halfway
race.
home. Fuel looks okay.
Doing good. We're up into 6th, I think.
Tom is getting closer. The gap's now 0.6.
I don't think Tom's getting closer. Gustavo.
The track temperature's decreasing.
Oh,
It's
we
now
locked up. Oh,
19
we locked up.
Celsius.
That was bad. Not too bad, though. Gustavo. Or Gus. Do you use like a racing wheel type controller? Yep, I use the Logitech G29. It's an entry level racing wheel. So with the G29, you can play sim racing like this pretty easily. But I do have more expensive pedals. I have Thrustmaster TLCMs. Those are what's called, they're load cell pedals. It's just like a design, a type of design of pedals. So it's like the harder you press on the brake initially is how hard it reads the, like the data on the back. I don't know really how to explain. It's basically like, there's a couple different ways you can manufacture pedals, and mine is like the more advanced one. It's a little more nuanced.
Now in the lead.
On your right.
But yeah, I definitely
Clear
recommend
right.
a Logitech G29 if you want to get into sim racing. You can't play this with a controller. You'll just
Left
crash
side,
into
clear
everybody.
left.
Controllers are for like Forza. No! Got a little squirrely there. Yo, he dove for the pits? Woo! All right, we're good. We're still alive. We are still alive.
Yellow flag.
Oh, I think my tires are starting to go.
Okay, Owen. The next car is Brazier.
Yeah, I'm not doing too good on these tires now. But I'm not going to pit. Damn. This is not good. I can see why people were pitting now. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, we do need to pit. Oh, man. Oh, I was doing so well. Can we pit for... No, there's no pit stop adjustments. Okay, we're just gonna pit in. We're gonna get new tires, and that's gonna take us to the end of the race. We should be good. Damn. It's doing really good. Wet. We're gonna pit for wet tires. So I just switched to wet. I just gotta find the pit entrance. I think it's down here. There it is. Yep, so we're gonna pit in.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
All right, just gotta find my my garage. Okay, there it is. They're gonna put me on the wet tires. Gotta wait for the lollipop, man, before you can go. All right, so we're on the wets now, so we should be much better.
All right, Owen. Don't think about the lap times.
Oh,
Just hit
no.
each and every apex.
Oh,
As traffic on the
no,
exit, keep the
no.
times like
Oh, I sped in the pits. I thought I got past it because Chief was like, okay. No, and my tires are cold. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm so oh my God, what is going on?
To the pits to serve it.
Oh no, what is going on?
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Oh no. Oh, it just ruined my race. Oh well. I don't know why these tires really suck, the wet ones, when they're cold. How are you supposed to warm these up? Ad break soon, thank you. Yeah, I can't see if ad breaks are going to happen on iRacing, unfortunately. All right, well, I got to come into the pits, serve my 40-second penalty. Because Chief was like, okay, and I was like, yep, good to go.
Push now, we can catch this guy.
No, we can't. Oh my God. I'm going to get disqualified if I keep doing that. I keep going off track.
Morris is closing in. The gap is now 19 seconds.
Damn, what the hell? All right, it seems like now we're gonna have to practice like rain conditions because this is just embarrassing. Woo! That guy's just, you know, disappearing. It was kind of funny because like in the normal tires in the rain, I was actually doing really well. I think it just took a few laps for the rain to collect on the track. Man, they're throwing me a curveball every race, guys. Like, I wonder if I'll ever get to show you an opportunity where we have like a normal race where I do well. All right, so we're gonna serve our penalty.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Because we're good cat boys and we follow the rules, right? You got a Subaru ad? Nice. Thank you for putting up with the ads. Yeah, might as well give me new tires while you're at it.
Come in to serve this penalty in the next 2 laps.
Yes, Chief. You got a Subaru ad, Toga Trail got one for Abu Dhabi. Okay. Were they advertising the F1 race and one for Hulu?
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Oh man. Well, at least we're at the end of the race. And I didn't crash out. We just spun out a bunch of times. They did replace my tires though, so I'm back on cold tires, unfortunately. First gear, let's do this. 2, 1, 0. Okay. We got our pit limiter on. We're not going to get off the pit limiter until we leave the pits. So, you want to wait for the line. The green cone. Now we can do it.
Approaching. Stay in your lane.
Okay. Now, Our tires are very cold. We're on wet tires. So we gotta, like, meander around the corners for a little bit until we get some heat into them. And
The car ahead is Morris.
the good news is I'm still in 13th. Even after all that BS, I'm still in 13th. Got one for Visible by Verizon. Oh, man. I do like that we got a Subaru ad. That's cool. Like, as long as we get car-related ads, like, I'm fine with it. Gambate? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so any amount of turning is going to send us off into the gravel, so... we gotta wait for this guy to go by. Nope.
Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, those guys are a lap ahead of me. At least a lap ahead of me. They might be 2 laps ahead of me at this rate. Toga's stuck in ads? Oh no. So what I set the ads at? So what I set the ads at is 1 batch of 3-minute ads every hour and no ads before 15 minutes at the start of stream.
Blue flag.
That's what it let me do. And I think that was the best choice for the content that I want to deliver. But I'll definitely take feedback on, like, if you think that that's stupid for whatever reason. Ideally, I don't want ads at all, but I do appreciate you guys watching the ads because it does give me a little bit of revenue. All right, I'm just going to let this guy go. Go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Right.
This is the end of the race. We made it. We made it, mechanics. We finished the race.
V14. Okay, it's over.
Oh, man. All right. We're going to go back, and we're going to watch a little bit of the race there. Just some of the crashes. Not last, no crash. Yep. So where did we finish overall? Oh, okay. All right. 14 out of 19, I guess. Sure. Finished 2 laps down. Definitely had a bunch of off tracks. Why are wets, like, sliding everywhere? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Anyway, so let's go back to the replay. So let's watch the start, right? Because we dodged, like,
Shit your
4
pants.
accidents there.
And then go
gosh.
home.
Shit your pants and go home. Who was that? Toga, thank you so much for subscribing. Subscribe with the Prime. Cielo, thank you so much with the Tier 1. What the Kale, thank you so much for following. Toga, thank you for the Raiders again. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. All right, we're going to take the helmet off. Oh, man, that feels good. Get my ears out in the rain. All right, let's do it. All right, so we're going to watch the very first lap because I want to show you how I avoided, like, all the accidents. What are they saying in chat? I stayed on slicks, boys. You have to make a call when the session is declared wet. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know. I should look out for that next time. So we're gonna go over to... Where am I? Oh, that was the qualifying session. All right. All right, so here's the start of the race. So we're gonna watch it from... We'll watch it from far chase, like this. Okay, cool. Actually, we're not going to be able to see anything. Let's just do a chase camera. All right, so we had a really good start. I figured out the clutch drop. These two went into each other on the apex. I was like, nope, see ya. And then I'm looking ahead here because I think we have another accident here at the apex again. Okay, right after it, that guy went off. Those two went off. And then another one happens up here. This guy spins out going up the hill. Yeah, so I skipped like 3 or 4 accidents there right off the bat. And then I think, is there another one? Let's just skip ahead a little bit. I'll be right back right fast, take a shower, but I should be back before you're done. Yeah, I'm gonna end really soon. Yeah, have a good night, Trail. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliments. All right, so yeah, McLaren buddy gets in front of us. Yeah. So what happened once it started raining? I want to see what happened. That was around like the 4th lap or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on in that race, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I made, especially starting tonight where I didn't like know the track at all. And just look at this glorious Miku skin, this Good Smile Racing Miku skin. Is this guy yelling?
Kind of avoid him, he just drove right in the side of, or the front of my car.
This guy's just complaining. Get the voice chat out of the way. I don't want to see that anymore. There we go. I want to see my car. Oh my god, he keeps talking. There we go. Glorious. Look at that Miku there. In the rain, in the wet. All right, well, thank you guys so much. Thank you to those that came at the start and stuck with me the whole time. And thank you again to everyone who rated in. Thank you for the subs and the follows. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to be having a lot of fun from now on. I will be back tomorrow night with Cursed to Golf. So it's a 2D, I think, platforming golf game. It's supposed to be pretty challenging, but I'm a big fan of golf games, so I'm looking forward to taking the challenge and playing it. I think I want to play more golf games, to be honest. Like, I grew up playing Microsoft Golf way back in the day, and that was like one of my OG games. So I definitely want to try and bring that back, see if we can get that working on an emulator or something. And then yeah. So yeah, hope you all have a good night. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go watch Toga's VOD in a few minutes, but I'm gonna send you off to, let's see who's streaming right now. Who is streaming? Big Ham or Sushi Shorts. Let's go right into Sushi. I haven't seen Sushi stream in a while. We raid Big Ham a lot, as much as I love Big Ham. All right, guys, have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye.